This is me talking because Zach stole the microphone. It's Wednesday, it's 7 p.m. We're all fully vaccinated, but we're on Zoom because people need to get their damn vaccinations. It's time for Fantastic Voyage Improv, live from our living rooms to your computer screens. Please welcome to your screen your host for this evening, Blake!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fantastic Voyage Improv. Yes, we're going to do what we like to call UnProv. UnProv is unscripted, unedited, unpredictable, and unbelievably funny. We'll get started in a few minutes. Quick procedural things. As we go along, we're going to be playing a bunch of different games. If at any time you and the players hear this sound, that means the game is over. Now, I'm not alone here doing this show by myself because that wouldn't be so much fun. So I have a bunch of friends here to play with me. So give it up for Eli. Yeah, keep it going for Zachary.
Hello.
And keep it going for Steve. And the only one of us who has a last name, TV's Matt Alto. And as always, when we're on Zoom, hiding behind the set list is our amazing tech, Becca.
Woo!
Hi, Becca. All right, everybody, are you ready to get the show started?
Yeah.
We're going to jump right into it with What Are You Doing? Social Edition. So in this version, everyone's going to play. We'll go alphabetically by first name. We are going to get some letters of the alphabet from Becca. We'll start with 2 letters. And Eli will start doing an action. Zach will say, what are you doing? And Eli has to say something with 2 words where each word starts with one of those letters. Like if it was A and B, it could be like apple biting. And then Zach will have to do whatever Eli said he was doing, or whoever's next. Sorry, that would be Matt if we go alphabetically. Matt would do whatever Eli's doing. And then Steve would ask Matt what Matt's doing. Matt has to say something else that starts with those same 2 letters. And then Steve will have to do that, and so on. We'll keep going until somebody repeats something that's already been said, or hesitates, or just says something that doesn't make any sense at all, or it's just time to go on to a new suggestion. So, Becca, can we get 2 letters of the alphabet, please?
A and D.
A and D. A and D. Take it away, Eli.
Well, Eli, what are you doing?
I'm adventuring with dinosaurs. Try that on for size.
Oh, come on, Argentinosaurus. We got some leaves over this way. Hey, you stay back, Velociraptor, okay? These leaves are for the herbivores.
Matt, what are you doing?
I'm already dead.
You can't kill me. You can't. You absolutely can't. I'm a zombie. There's no way you can kill me. I know the movies say headshots work, but that's a myth.
What are you doing?
I am adding dads.
Well, okay, that's one dad. Oh, here comes another dad. That's a two dads. Ha ha ha. Oh, here comes another one down the pike. That's 3 dads.
Oh my goodness, Zach, what are you doing?
Arnold duplicity.
Yeah, I will spit myself. Look, there are 3 of me.
Eli, what are you doing?
Eloping. Oh, no, that starts with an E.
No, we'll stop there. It's eloping.
It can't be just eloping.
Anteloping.
All right. So we're going to start this next round again with Eli. Let's get 2 more letters, Becca.
Y-K.
Y-K.
Fwah! Fwah! Fwah!
Whoa, Eli, what are you doing?
I'm yeeting kids.
Yo, kids! Yo, gather around, yo! We're gonna yeet. Okay, let me hear it. Yeet. Oh,
Yeet.
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 Yeah,
Matt?
kids. You getting it?
Matt,
Yeah?
what are you doing?
Yak kicking.
Yeah, welcome to the Cold North. If you need to kickstart your yak, it's okay to do. You just gotta give him one big boot to the rear end, and he starts moving. It's no big deal. All right, we're gonna take the tour on down to the trees because that's all there is. Trees and snow. Benny,
What are
your yak.
you doing? What are you doing?
Yelling kindly.
You're a good person. Ah, I like the color of your house. Yeah, you're good at yard work. Ah,
Zach, what are you doing, bud?
I behaved well. I don't know what I'm doing.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. That was a short game of what are you doing, but I just love yelling kindly.
I sure hope to hear some kind yelling throughout the show after that. That was fantastic.
True.
And I want to challenge everyone watching this, whether you're watching live or later on our YouTube channel. By the way, we have a YouTube channel, Fantastic Voyage Improv. Everyone who's watching this and just saw what Zach did, make it your goal to yell kindly at somebody the next time you're out in the world.
Shout positive affirmations.
Yes. Okay. Now, before we keep going, we do have to acknowledge our sponsors because we can't do this without them. And so we're going to put our creative improv minds to the task and come up with some taglines for some of our sponsors because they don't do a whole lot of advertising except for through us. So Becca, what is our first sponsor tonight?
Envelopes.
Envelopes.
The more you lick, the stickier they get. Envelopes.
You should send me one post haste. Envelopes.
When you want to make your letter a thriller in Manila. Envelopes.
Okay, that is all the envelope taglines that we can think of. What's our next sponsor?
Kleenex.
Kleenex.
Come on. You don't want to masturbate in your sock, do ya? Kleenex.
Your butthole deserves better than Charmin. Kleenex.
True.
Okay, that's apparently all the Kleenex taglines, and I have just received a text. Kleenex has dropped us.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Come on, like,
boys.
I'm surprised that's what they get used for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they have decided to blow us off. So,
That's all right. We got that Puffs money coming in.
as it were. Yeah. Becca, what is our next sponsor?
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Slap me, daddy. Mosquitoes.
This bites. Mosquitoes.
How else are you going to get dinosaur DNA? Mosquitoes.
I've got an itch to scratch.
All right. Let's get another sponsor, Becca.
Parentheses.
Parentheses.
Total ellipse of the heart.
They really shouldn't be such an afterthought. Parentheses.
pregnant pause. Parentheses.
After your pregnant pause, you become grand parentheses. Parentheses.
Always do them first in math class. Parentheses.
When your mom and dad are in graduate school and they need to finish their thesis. Parentheses.
Not your grandfather's brackets. Parentheses.
The most little-known Greek philosopher.
He was always going off on tangents.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. And with that,
Oh, jeez.
that's the end of taglines. Thank you to our sponsors: envelopes, Kleenex, mosquitoes, and parentheses. We're going to move on now. So if you watched us on Zoom before, you know we like to tinker in our Fantastic Voyage Mad Science UnProv lab. And we've created our monster Frankenstein as well as several other things. Well, we're going to play for you a game now that is called Face Off, which we just accidentally invented about 15 minutes ago. And we're going to play it. So give the players a second here to set up. We're going to have a debate. If you're watching, you can kind of see how this works. We have two players combining to make one face, and each of the sides are going to debate. And you'll kind of see how it works. But the player whose mouth you can't see is going to do the talking, sort of like dubbing. So you'll see how that works. So, Becca, can we get our first topic for debate, please?
Mattresses versus waterbeds.
Mattresses versus waterbeds. And we will start over here.
Hello, I'm Frank. A waterbed. Come down to my waterbed emporium where I sell waterbeds, slightly used waterbeds. Now you're gonna have to check them for leaks, but that's just all in the business. It's all in the business. It's all in the family, and we'll help you check for leaks. We'll get right down on the tile grout with you as we look for holes. Now you're going to need a magnifying glass and a keen sense of notion, and you're just going to get in there and find those holes and plug them up real good. Plug up those holes, and then you'll have yourself a nice water device.
Awesome. Okay. So it sounds like waterbeds. Other side, what say you, mattresses or waterbeds?
Well, I personally am a big fan of mattresses, mainly because it incorporates one of the earliest human inventions. The first mattresses were made out of hay, which was human cultivated straw. And it also then later, for the more wealthy members of society, incorporated feathers, which was the human process of raising geese. Now, really, would you really try to test and trust yourself and your nightly rest to such a vile contraption as nature? I think not. I think mattresses are the way to go because they have been human constructed since the dawn of time.
Okay. Interesting. Two very compelling points. So audience, you at home can consider both of those points and help them inform you going forward when you decide whether to purchase a mattress or a waterbed. Becca, can we have another topic of debate, please?
Live shows versus Zoom shows.
Live shows versus Zoom shows. And this time we'll start on the other side.
Well, if I were to state my own personal opinion, I believe Zoom to be the more superior option. You see, I myself tend to find my own interests involving human intellect and progress, and I feel there is nothing more progressive for our current time than Zoom, because people can't be trusted to get themselves vaccinated. And as such, Zoom is not only the more healthy, but more responsible choice.
I see. Okay, and the other side.
Oh man, oh boy, this guy is full of malarkey. He's full of shit. Live shows are the best because they're live, and there's a live person telling you did a good job. You're alive, and they're alive, and we're experiencing a thing together, and there's concessions, and you might even get a little tiny jug of wine, and you can watch a live show, and you drive there, you get parking, and you can experience a live show. Nothing like a live show. Dang these gosh darn it computers and the screens. I don't want to live in a screen. Do you want to live in a screen? I don't think so.
No, I certainly don't want to live in a strong words. In fact, it seems like you've maybe gotten yourself a little bit out of alignment there, friend.
You're out of line.
Are you coming after me now? You pulling
Oh
me?
yes, you seem like you'd want to do a Zoom show too, and I want to do a live show.
Okay, well, I understand that. Well,
Are you making me?
I'm saying pull yourself together, because right now you just seem a little split.
I don't feel like myself.
You don't totally look like yourself either.
You called it. You called a porcupine a porcupine.
All right. Anyway, let's get one more topic of debate, please.
Ketchup versus mayonnaise.
Ketchup versus mayonnaise. Okay, and we'll go back to you who were in favor of the live shows. Let's hear your thoughts. Ketchup versus mayonnaise.
Oh man, ketchup. Those squish me up some tomatoes and some sugar and some vinegar, and mix it all up and put it on all my snacks, my French fries and my steaks and my hamburger. I put ketchup on everything, even in my hot dish. Like if you only have one can of pasta sauce and you need a little bit extra, you just squirt some of that ketchup in there, and it's delicious. It's delicious and tomatoey. Tomato is superior to eggs. Eggs. Egg you.
Ketchup certainly is a very versatile condiment. All right. And what is your rebuttal?
Although less useful, maybe, and more protein based than ketchup, the fine condiment of mayonnaise finds itself a welcome addition to many a burger, sandwich, and many other creation within the culinary arts. Truly, I truly wish that you might learn to appreciate the fine, refined taste of emulsified egg whites and yolks combined with vinegar and salt to create this delicious condiment that has truly been around with us for the dawn of time. Good God, it's been so long since I've been in a kitchen. I must return. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Okay. This is a family program. This debate.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Hey, white bread, stop rubbing your nipples with mayonnaise.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up before we get the censors on our tail. But thank you for participating in this debate. It's been very interesting and very enlightening. And perhaps we'll see you again soon.
Come down to my waterbed emporium and buy 2 or 3 waterbeds from me.
They come to my mattress emporium and purchase a fine human-designed and engineered mattress for yourself.
I wouldn't. He probably rubbed mayo on him.
Oh, okay.
What I do in the privacy of my own home is my own business.
All right. All right. We'll stop there. That was the game of Face Off. This is what happens when we start to play around with splicing in our mad UnProv laboratory. We may have spliced a little too far. but it was still fun and interesting. Now, Zach, you can take a break.
All right.
You can go, try to sell some waterbeds in your waterbed emporium. And we will have Matt, Eli, and Steve for this next game. And I will rearrange some things.
Oh.
Nope. What is happening?
I can give it back. I stole hosting back because I thought you were done with it.
Oh, that's okay. Here.
You're good. You're host again.
Okay, sweet. I just thought since I have the power. No, what? There we go. That's what I wanted.
Hey!
All right. So these three are going to do a game called Page. So two of them have books. Hopefully, who has books? Eli and Matt have books. So during this scene, Eli and Matt can only speak things that are written in their books. So all their dialogue has to come from their books, and Steve has to make it make sense. I'm just going to kind of call out random page numbers for you. So Eli, I'll give you the number 20, and Matt, I'll give you the number 47. 47. So you can flip to that page. If there's nothing on that page, flip to an adjacent page. Or if there's a picture, flip, because it's kind of hard to read a picture. Oops, to read a picture. So they're going to do a scene reading all their dialogue from their books, and Steve's got to make it make sense. And I believe we asked for some place where there's a lot of frenetic activity. So Becca, what is our place?
An airport.
An airport. Excellent. So your scene takes place in an airport. Go ahead.
I thought you might be here. I remembered you live next to...
The Olympic
Whoa. Guys.
horns.
Guys. Passengers aren't allowed down here. I don't know why you're here. You guys can't be on the tarmac. There's planes, like, right there. You're gonna get run over.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Me? I'm just trying to do my job. Why would you be mean to me?
Hello.
What are your nights when you ride down on your own crossbows?
Yeah, like, I rode in on the cart.
Sorry you didn't win.
What do you mean I didn't win? This job is amazing. I get to avoid people. I get to direct big old planes. We need to address the fact, how did you guys even get here?
You don't know who we are, but we met you here about a month ago.
These happen quickly.
Oh, God. Oh, you're those guys? Oh, no. I swear to God, I'll have your money next week. Don't, like, it's fine. I promise.
Hey, you've dyed your hair since then.
I did. I was worried you guys were going to find me.
Do you come to these parties often?
I work here like 4 days a week. I should have got a new job, man.
Which won them a name is Right Pricks.
You're right. You're pricks, but you're right. I should have had your money. You guys, you're going to get me fired, and then I'm not going to be able to get your money. You can't be on the tarmac. You're going to get run over by airplanes.
I never care what I do, so long as I have a good time. When I was here last, I tore my gown on a chair, and he asked me my name and address. Inside of a week, I got a package from Croyer's with a new evening gown in it.
Then he turned and scuttled east. His employer was a spent quarrel. Now he'd carry out his plan himself.
Are you talking about a coup? Yeah, okay. You and I, you and me, come over here. Come here. I gotta whisper in you. No, not you. You go away. You, come here.
What?
Okay, so this guy over here, like,
Yeah.
He's talking about how I need to give him his money, right? And you just work for him, right? Well, you could work for me. I've got some of his money. I can pay you. We could just push him under a plane.
Evidently, Carol was content to just observe events.
Oh,
He doesn't want any trouble with anybody.
Okay, Carol. I'm sorry. You don't have to sick the dogs on me, man.
Rob guessed the archers had switched to iron broadhead arrows.
Archers? How'd you get the archers past? How'd you get the arrows past security?
Somebody told me they thought he killed a man once.
Him? Or him? Him? He killed a man? You killed a man?
Racing across a wasteland of slick, piss-stinking mud proved almost as challenging as evading the skittish, if not so hair-raising, animals.
You chased him across a piss-soaked wasteland and then killed? I'm scared. You guys will go anywhere and do anything for your money. You know what?
I don't think it's so much that. It's more that he was a German spy during the war.
On the palace side perched 4 local youths. Rain-plastered threadbare smocks dyed by the dirt and flora of every place they'd ever been to washboard bodies.
It sounds like you're a little turned on by those German spies you killed during the war. We need to get to the bottom of
They
that
frantically
right now.
up and down river in effort to take in the whole terrific spectacle at once.
Okay, I'll tell you what, guys, I'll tell you what I can do. All right, there's tons of baggage out here, right? I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to start going through bags and looking for money, okay? I'll be back in a minute with money. Talk amongst yourselves.
You look at him sometime when he thinks nobody's looking at him. I bet he killed a man.
Renewed trumpeting and banging brought Rob's head up.
Let's get up.
Straight onto the horns of Carol's triceratops.
Whoa, this is too polite for me.
All right. We'll stay there. That scene was many things. I would not have said it was too polite. So Matt was reading The Great Gatsby. Eli was reading The Dinosaur Lords.
And PSA, don't go on the tarmac at the airport. Even if somebody owes you
Don't
money.
ever do that.
Don't do it.
Okay.
It's bad.
We just read a book, read books, so now we're going to tell you a story. So this is for all of the players, and it's going to be a campfire story. So we can set the mood.
We got to dim lights.
Oh, right.
Should I go dim?
Okay. And I just got it. Yeah. So they're going to tell a story, and I'm going to conduct them by holding up these cards somewhere where they can see them, have their names on them, and when their card is up, it will be their turn to talk. And let's see how we do. If I happen to cut someone off mid-word, then the next person will have to complete that word. So we need a suggestion for the name of our story. So Becca, what is the name of our story?
The Pirate from Las Vegas.
The Pirate from Las Vegas. Okay.
Yahar, matey. Pull ye round and we'll tell ye a tale of the great pirate from Las Vegas.
He'd been going to Circus for years, scoping out the joint, looking for its weaknesses. Its security guards that knew too many secrets, that had too many secrets.
Those security guards were like poison to the veins of a dying man. He wandered the strip in search of his passion, his love, his immortal soul's calling, the one-armed bandit.
The one-armed bandit thought he needed more money, so he thought he would invest in a game of blackjack. And he went up to the table and he said, "I am a pirate by trade.
And ye shall fill my coffers with the booty that this here establishment hath collected. Please."
Put the money on the table. Well, Carl, being his first day as a blackjack dealer,
knew that bets that big would have to go through F. John Arbuckle. But F. John Arbuckle didn't want money. He wanted arms.
And seeing the pirate man before him, short an arm, well, he just knew that he had to find another way to
get an arm from this guy. So he said,
And hey, you one-armed pirate.
We will take your bet, but
ye must wager a leg.
so he threw his wooden leg up on the table and said, deal?
Deal or no deal or deal. I've decided, yes, I'm going to go ahead with this. So
cards were put on the table. 2 10s. So Carl said, well, do you want to split those?
And the pirate returned the glare and said, hey, I'll be
Splitting me legs if you...
Don't split those
those coffers wide open and give me those doubloons. Those Sin City doubloons of
fate. But Carl was like, you gotta finish the game before I can give you any money.
So are you gonna like split the tens, man, or are you just gonna hold
them in one place. So he said, yes, I'll split them. He had his leg on the table when he winked at the
security guard. He thought,
well, if I can't get
any money, I'll just
get some booty
of my own. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Yay. And the pirate got some booty of his very own. That was a good, happy ending.
Every pirate needs some booty.
Yeah. All right, for the next game, I need just Zach and Matt.
Oh, I'm playing this one?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Next one is you. Matt up here. Okay. So Zach and Matt are going to play the game of forward reverse. So they're going to do a scene, and at any time I can change the direction of their scene. I have this card that you cannot read. Let's make it readable if we can. There we go. I have this card, forward reverse, and I have this sound. So every time they hear the bell and see the card flip, they'll have to change the direction they're going through the scene. And we'll see where it goes. So, Becca, what is our suggestion for this game?
Cursed castle.
What was the first word?
Cursed.
Your suggestion is a cursed castle.
Squeak, 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 eek, 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 squeak, 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 squeak. Ha! You! Ah! Eek, 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 eek. I think I'll go downstairs. This place smells. Oh no. Oh, gross.
Why would they end the marathon after party at a cursed castle?
Good
I know
race,
a third
buddy.
place.
Good
I know a
race.
what?
Good race, buddy.
Yeah. You made it here before me? You made it here before me?
Let's start the race. Let's start the race.
You made it here before me? You made it here before me?
Let's start the race.
How'd they start out? Why'd they start the race at this cursed castle?
I don't need any water cups.
You're the no water guy?
All right, settle down. This is the
Hey,
man who's going to win the race. All right.
Whoa. Okay, you're a legend, but give me some helpers before we start off. Give me some helpers before we start off.
All right. Settle.
Give me some helpers
down.
before we start off.
You are going to lose.
Well, is it because of this cursed castle? You're putting the curse to me now. Well, I'm gonna send the curse to you. 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 I'm gonna send the curse to you.
You're going to lose.
What? Just because you don't drink water?
I don't need these water cups.
What's wrong with these water cups? Huh?
I'm the man that's going to win this race. Let's start the race. Let's start the race.
What's this new technique?
Let's start the race.
Okay. That was-
Where are we going?
Oh man, you backed that all the way up, Blake.
That one, well, yeah, that one, yeah. Kind of jumped the rails. Maybe
Yes.
I have no idea what happened there.
Nope.
I watched that whole scene.
I don't either. That's okay. Maybe we were like, on the North Pole somewhere where directional stuff is all weird because every direction is south.
Magnets were changing back and forth.
Yeah.
The
And a lot-
planet of the Earth flipped.
That's all right. We haven't done a Zoom show in a couple months. Relearning how to do these things. Okay, next up, Steve, you can take a break.
Awesome.
And we'll have the other three stay. And I wanted to tell you all watching, before we keep going, in the description below the video, there's some links down there. Those are organizations in our community that we love and support. And we invite you to support them too, if you can, because they do wonderful things for the community. They make wonderful art. One of them is Pangea World Theater, which has been our home when we've been able to perform live. And we love them dearly, so please support them if you can. You can also find links, I think, to our website and our YouTube. If not, just go to YouTube and look up Fantastic Voyage Improv, and there we are. Our website is unprov.com. You can find us there. And we are performing every Wednesday night. You can always find us online at our Facebook page, live on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock. Whether we're on Zoom or in person, we're also always on Facebook. So you can check us out there. So for this next game, we're going to have a panel of experts come in and give you all some advice. So you can start thinking about what you might want advice about in life, just big life questions you have about the universe, whatever it may be. And these three will be happy to answer them. And let's have the three of you introduce yourself. So we'll start with the fellow in the white hat.
Hello, my name is Jameson Peters, and it's a delight to be here. I am the head of my local chapter of UFOs Anonymous, and I'm just excited,
Excellent. Can you remind me your name one more time?
Jefferson Peters.
Jefferson Peters. Okay. Nice to meet you, Jefferson.
Thank you.
Let's meet the fellow with the beak.
Hi, I'm Bird Beast Matthew. I'm a bird and a man in one form, and some call me Matthew. So put it all together, I'm Bird Beast Matthew.
Okay, Bird Beast Matthew. This is going to be interesting. And finally, I see on the end here we have Doug. Introduce yourself for us, Doug.
Oh, hey, I'm Doug. I'm here down at Doug's Discounts. We get you lots of discounts on everything you want. Okay, you could get this lamp right here. Okay, this lamp right here. It'll only set you back $9 dues. Okay, yep. Come on down, get this lamp. We got lots of discounts for you. You can even sell. We can trade. We got what you want here at Doug's Discount.
Wow, $9 dues. That's a heck of a value.
Yep. Much better than $900 dues. You got that?
Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our first question for our panelists. What is our first question?
When will it rain?
When will it rain again? Let's start with Mr. Peters.
Yes, the rain. Unfortunately, our planet appears to be having a issue with its weather cycles. This, I believe, personally points to a alien overlord overtaking and maintaining the Earth's magnetosphere. However, my research and scientific journals have been disproven time and again by the World Ecological Surveys, and mainly say that it's just us.
Okay, and Bird Beast Matthew, what do you think? When will it rain?
I have to be very careful when it rains because, of course, I want it to rain so the bugs will spring to life, so I may feast on their bodies and become a bigger bird beast. But I have to look out for giant raindrops. I have to take cover being a bird beast and all. I can't get caught in the rain when I fly. So it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag.
Interesting. And Doug, what about you? When do you think it will rain?
Yeah, we're down here at Doug's Discount. Seems like there's a lot of drought going around, especially when you're on a walkabout. But I just got to tell you, it's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. That's nothing that $100 due or more could ever do. Because I bless the rains down in Africa. But it's going to take some time to do the things that we never had. So come on down to Doug's.
Okay. All right. Let's get another question.
What should I do on Saturday night?
What should they do on Saturday nights? And this time, let's start with Bird Beast Matthew.
Well, I like to hunker down in my nest, being a bird beast and all, and sit and peck at some seeds that I've collected during the day, like some sunflower seeds and nuts, and sometimes I catch some meat and I eat some sort of a rodent. And that's the sound I make when I eat it.
Okay. Doug, what should they do on a Saturday night?
Yeah, you could get some deals down here at Doug's Discount. Okay. We got lots of flotation devices as well. Bird Beast, you could sell those to us. We give you a nice little trade-in. But when it comes to Saturday night, don't give us none of your aggravation. Okay. We had it with your discipline. Okay. Saturday night, it's all right for fighting. All right. So come on down to Doug's. SATUR. Saturday. It's all right for fighting.
Okay. Boy, that sounds like a really exciting shop that you run there. All right. And Jefferson, Mr. Peters.
Yes. Well, I tend to find myself seated upon a high hill with my handy dandy radio transceiver and a telescope. I peruse the stars and the cosmos to see if I can find any evidence of our alien overlords.
Interesting. Okay, it looks like we have time for one more question. So may we have another question, please?
Where did I put my keys?
Where did they put their keys? Let's start with Doug. Where did they put their keys?
Yeah, well, we got your keys right down here at Doug's Discount, okay? Those keys are the keys to my heart, okay? So you can come in. We got all sorts of keys. We got skeleton keys. We got keys to the city, okay? We got Florida keys, little spoons where it says the Florida keys on right on them, okay? So the key to your heart is down here at Doug's Discount. Come on down. You can get anything for under $10 dues. And if you get two things for under $10 dues, we'll throw in an extra jibber for you. And maybe if you get three things, we'll play some didgeridoo for you.
Wow. I need to go to this store.
Yeah, come on down to Doug's. Oh, but only come on Saturday if you're all right with fighting.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Mr. Peters, where did they leave their keys?
Yes. The keys, I believe I have a device that might work for this. However, have you tried your right front pocket?
Okay. I have checked my right front pocket. I do not have any keys there.
Well, are you driving anytime soon?
No.
Well, there you go.
So it works out. Thank you. And Bird Beast Matthew, where did they leave their keys?
Where did they leave their keys? Well, I flew by the window and I saw them drop their keys in their soup that they were making, and I tried to say, "Oh, oh, oh!" That's my noise I make for when people drop their keys. Oh, but they didn't understand me. They didn't understand me. Oh.
That sounds like one of them drop bears once it falls out of the eucalyptus.
Oh. Maybe you lost your keys one day and someone was trying to tell you.
Okay, so the message I'm getting, if you've lost your keys, is keep your ears open, listen carefully, and check in your soup.
Oh.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. That was some interesting advice that you gave us all. I'm sure we'll all be down at your store on Saturday, Doug.
Thank you. Yeah, come on down. Sometimes the Prime Minister is near in town, but he's usually over in the pond, sitting on an inner tube, drinking a Foster's and, letting the sun hang out in his birthday suit.
I understand. That was a reference to something that some people who are watching. Anyway, that is all the time we have. Thank you very much. Tune in next time for more great advice. Good night.
Thank you.
And that was our last game, Good, Bad, Ugly. Now moving on with a game for everybody to play, because I'm sure after watching those last three, you were wondering what those folks are like between the sheets. Well, we're going to tell you what Sex with Us is like next. We're going to get suggestions from you, and we're going to take turns telling you how Sex with Us is like that thing. And now we're all back. So, Becca, may we have a suggestion?
Air quotes.
Air quotes.
Sex with me is like air quotes. You can use it when you mean something else.
Sex with me is like air quotes. Good.
Sex with me is like air quotes. I'll put something in between them.
Sex with me is like air quotes, lackluster and disappointing.
Sex with me is like air quotes. I'm gonna make you comma upside down.
Wow. Okay. Let's get another suggestion, please.
Stuffed olives.
Stuffed olives.
Sex with me is like stuffed olives. Take a choice. Do you want it green or black?
Sex with me is like stuffed olives. I like your little green boobies.
Sex with me is like stuffed olives, a little oily and salty.
Sex with me is like stuffed olives. I hope you're okay with blue cheese.
Sex with me is like garlic stuffed olives. Your breath will tell others where you've been.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's get another suggestion.
A magic eraser.
A magic eraser. Sex with me is like a magic eraser. I promise I'm clean.
Sex with me is like a magic eraser. No matter what you do, I'll get it off.
Sex with me is like a magic eraser. They make fun of it at Hogwarts.
Sex with me is like a magic eraser. No matter what you say, no one will believe there was a mess there before.
Okay. Those are all the magic eraser jokes. Let's get another suggestion.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Sex with me is like a barbecue, sweet, smoky, and a little spicy.
Sex with me is like a barbecue. I like to scream, hibachi! Hibachi!
Jesus.
Sex with me is like a barbecue. You can only have it for 3 months of the year in Minnesota.
Sex with me is like a barbecue. All the neighbors are coming.
Okay.
Oh, I had one more.
All right, go ahead, Eli.
Okay. Sex with me is like a barbecue. Eventually, all the dads at the party are standing in one place.
Okay. All right, that was Sex with Me. So we have just one game left. Steve, you can take back hosting duties
Okay.
on the tech side. This is a game for all of the players. So Eli, Zach, and Matt are going to disappear in a moment to a soundproof breakout room elsewhere within the confines of Zoom where they cannot see or hear us.
Matt's name is Doug, and it confused me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I changed that. I forgot about that.
He could also be TV's Doug.
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is Doug?
From the cartoon show on Nickelodeon.
I thought we had a Zoom bomber. I'm definitely putting him into a breakout room.
So we're going to play the game of Clue, which is like the board game Clue if you mashed it together with charades and telephone. So we're going to get the classic Clue things, the location, where the crime happened, the occupation or identity of the killer, and the weapon that they used. And then Steve is going to have to convey all that information to one of the 3 people who are now in the breakout room. But Steve can only use pantomime and gibberish. And as soon as that person thinks they know what the 3 things are, they will remove Steve from the game. Another person will come in, and that person will have to get the new person to guess whatever they thought Steve was trying to get them to guess. And it sounds confusing, but it will make sense when you watch it. So what is our location?
A Klingon warship.
A Klingon warship. They were also known as birds of prey.
I don't know if I can speak Klingon in gibberish.
That's a very good question. What was the occupation of the killer?
A hacker.
A hacker.
Did you say Packer with a P?
No, hacker with an H.
Okay.
With an H. And what was the weapon that they used?
A boxing ring.
A boxing ring. Okay, the whole ring. All right, Steve, would you recap those, please?
Yes, the location of tonight's murder was a Klingon warship. The occupation of the deceased was a hacker with an H, and the murder weapon is a boxing ring.
All right.
Becca brought me props.
Yes, it's the actual tiny Klingon weapon.
Atlas.
Yes. So we need to bring back our first detective. So Steve will send them a message, and you at home can yell on the count of 3, first detective. 1, 2, 3. First detective.
I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong.
Yeah, detective.
Detective? Yeah. It's okay.
That's all right. It's UnProv. We can spell words however we want to.
Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
Okay. That's one detective down. It's time to bring in our second detective. So all of you watching at home, go ahead and yell on the count of 3, second detective. 1, 2, 3. Second detective. Okay. Give them a chance to make the long walk down the hall from the breakout room. There they are.
Ajiba! Yeah, Hajkaba. Ajiba. 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 Ajapa, japa. Jaba, jaba, jaba. Pew, pew. Oh, jaba. Pwa, poo. Ajiba, ajiba. Ajiba, ajiba. Ajiba. Chaba, chaba. Ajiba, ajiba, ajiba. Chaba, chaba. Chaba. Chaba, 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 chaba. Chaba, chaba. Ajiba. Ajiba. Chaba, chaba. Ajiba. Oh, ajiba. Ajiba, 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 ajiba. Ajiba, ajiba, ajibaba. What's up? Ajiba,
Ajibadiba. Ajiba. Ajiba. Rumba. Sharaba. Hayan Bashabadaba. Dabadaba. Hajabade. Bajba.
Jaraba. Chuba.
Ajibadiba. Adiba.
Jaraba.
Adiba.
Okay, we're down to one detective left. So this time on the count of three, yell last detective. 1, 2, 3, last detective.
What about that? Cha cha pa pa cha. Chum cha cha pa cha.
Zumba! Zabba-dabba-da! Zabba-dibba-dee! Oh.
What, Jimbo?
Labba-labba-da. Highly. Labba-labba-da. Labba-labba-da.
Let's bring everybody back. We're going to find out how well we did here. So we're going to start with Zach because he was the last to enter. Zach, what was the location?
The location was the bridge of the Starship Enterprise.
No,
Oh,
it
no.
was not. Matt, what do you think the location was?
It was the dueling room on the Enterprise.
No. Sorry, no. Eli, where
It
was
fell
it?
apart with me. I think was it a Klingon Warhawk or what?
It was. It was
It fell
a
apart
Klingon
with
bird of
me.
prey. A Klingon bird of prey.
Yeah, Becca's down there freaking out. It's not a warhawk!
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Klingon bird of prey.
Sorry.
It was a Klingon bird of prey. Yes. All right, we got one. All right. The occupation, Zach, what was the occupation?
The occupation was a lumberjack.
I mean, lumberjacks literally do the thing the occupation is, but that was not the occupation. Matt, what was the occupation?
It was a tree cutting IT specialist.
I mean, kinda.
Closer than you may think when you hear the
A tree surgeon.
No. Eli, what was it?
It was a hacker.
It was a hacker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I tried to do something else and it didn't work.
It was a pretty IT specialist.
Yeah.
All right. And finally, the weapon. Zach, what was the weapon?
The weapon was a wrestling finishing move.
No, although you did an excellent Macho Man elbow drop there.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Matt, what was the murder weapon?
It was not the finishing move. It was just the wrestling ring.
Oh, that's so close, but I don't think we can give it to you.
Was it the ropes?
No, it was not the ropes either.
Oh, Matt was super close. It was just a different sport. It was a boxing ring.
Oh, okay. Hey, they can use them for the same thing. It's just a different night. It was the Friday instead of the Saturday night show.
A wrestling ring has more spring.
Yep.
Okay, yes.
I'm pretty sure if Zach did an elbow drop in a boxing match, he would get disqualified.
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe an MMA or something.
Man.
Anyway, we got 2 out of 3. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
This brings us to the end of our show. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, check out the links in the description. Support those groups. Check us out every Wednesday on Facebook Live. Hopefully we'll be back in person soon. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay safe.
Get your shots.
Get your shots. A big thank you to our
Shots.
Everybody.
Shots.
Everybody.
I bet they sell vaccinations at Doug's Discount Emporium too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not even Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah. Anyway,
AstraZeneca.
big thank you to our sponsors, Envelopes, Kleenex, Mosquitoes, and Parentheses. And a big round of applause. Even though they can't hear it, they can feel it. Give a big round of applause to the players, Steve, Zach, Matt, and our amazing, incomparable tech backup. And I've been your host, Blake. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
I'm the one that's gonna win this race.
Have you found?
Yeah, we booked these shots, okay? Not shots.
Seriously, can't be on the runway though.
No shots.
Oh
Okay,
man.
this has been working in the lab the whole time.
Stinks.
Okay?
If we can go back in the baggage department, you can kick my ass. Break my leg.
Shots for negative 20.
Never mind next Tuesday. I promise.
The Inosaurus had dragged him onto a
Because he will pay you to take